guys, how are you guys doing today? I am very sniffly today. Sometimes my allergies act up when I'm at home. But I did take some allergy medication, so I'm hoping that kicks in soon. Hello, Xenon. Hello, Rhino. Yeah, at first I thought that I was allergic to cats. I was allergic to cats for a while, but it was like a strange thing that kind of disappeared after a while, like after a couple years of suddenly being very sniffly around my cats. I don't really experience that anymore. It's a little bit weird, I'm not sure why. Oh, meanwhile, welcome to the membership, Max, and Mika. Welcome, you too. Would I like an omelet? A microwave omelet recipe. Yes, please? The funny thing is, I was watching a random YouTube video the other day. It was one of Anne Reardon's videos. And she was talking about microwaving eggs. Oh, thank you for super chatting. Dragon legs again, sweet. Yes, I did decide to keep the legs up. So in the video, she was saying that there was this trend like a couple years ago about poaching your eggs in the microwave. And basically, she said don't do it because it might explode and you don't want it to explode in your face. Well, luckily for me, that has never happened to me before. I mean, my eggs did explode a few times in the microwave, but I don't think it exploded to the point where it actually splashed water everywhere. It just kind of broke and just didn't taste as good afterwards. Make tea with microwave? I think that is totally normal, isn't it? I saw someone tell me, I can't wait for theCecile to try to make ramen in the microwave. And I was thinking, what? Don't we all make ramen in the microwave? They literally have like microwave instructions on the ramen cup if you're using the cup version. Bakachin says, it's not normal. You only microwave coffee? Yeah, if you microwave coffee, what's the big deal about microwaving tea? You only microwave your microwave. Alright, awesome. Okay, so today, if you saw the title of this video, you know that I'm planning to draw myself for a hot tub stream. And that is because I think I mentioned this once before, but I'm planning to move all my non-art streams to Twitch. And I was thinking that the first Twitch stream that I'm going to do is a hot tub stream. If any of you guys watch Twitch, there's this thing that I think most people really do not like, but apparently like half of the explore page are just girls in hot tubs because of like a rule they made about nudity, except for the fact that you can wear clothing that fits the work you're doing. So people are like, okay, then I can wear swimwear if I'm in a hot tub, right? But anyway, I have seen several VTubers kind of meme this by drawing themselves or getting a model, a version of themselves in a hot tub. So I was thinking that would be pretty interesting to do myself. I also thought it would be a good opportunity for me to learn a little bit more about rigging. So I could also make other outfits for myself in the future. What? Please, God, please let us see your feet. This is the best you're getting with seeing my feet. The shoes stay on. Okay. Also, yes, I did see several of you guys ask, are you waterproof? So, I would like to believe that I am advanced enough to be waterproof. I'm just built different. But I also thought maybe when I draw the hot tub, I would put some other type of liquid in it instead of water. Oil. That seems kind of unappealing though, if you think about it. That seems very flammable. You wouldn't want to bathe in a tub full of oil. I saw someone on Twitter suggest rust remover, but the picture they attached was a bottle of red liquid, and that would look very sus if I was bathing in a pool of red liquid. Cheese? Why? Why would it be cheese? Paint remover? But why would I want to remove my paint? That's not a good idea. Anti-freeze. Alright, also, I don't really know what kind of swimwear I want to draw myself in. So I think I'm going to ask you guys for suggestions. But I did realize that it would be a little bit hard for chatters to send pictures or something like that, because obviously that's the easiest way to give me suggestions. So instead, I'm going to ask my patrons and members who are part of my Discord, which if you are a patron or a member, you should be able to join my Discord. And I want you guys to give me suggestions and send the pictures of your suggestions in hashtag secret communication, which is basically the chatting channel for voice chat. So I don't want you guys to be spamming general chat with this. So if you guys are in my Discord right now, you can do that right now. I have my Discord pinned. And if you're not a member or patron, you can still join it. But it would only function as a notifications Discord, so you can't access the chat. However, after I look at the suggestions... Wait, hold on. I'm going to add here. Give me swimsuit suggestions. Post pics. So after I look at all the suggestions, I think I'm going to make a vote for it. So I'm gonna post a picture of it in the public area and let you guys vote with emojis, so everyone gets to participate in that way. All right. Let me switch screens. So this is my motto. It cuts off at the bust because I was too lazy to draw legs, but I will be working with this motto to give a different outfit to her. But I will also show you guys Discord. Okay, everyone who is posting pictures, yes, like this. Try not to post anything that's too lewd, like swimwear, not lingerie, please. This is an interesting design. I don't think I've ever seen a swimsuit design like this before, but also, I don't think it's very flattering. It's kind of like emphasizing the roundness of the belly. It kind of makes you look like you have a pot belly. Or is that just me? Alright, I think this is kind of like a standard swimwear. And this looks pretty fashionable, but I think it's more the jacket that's paired with the swimsuit. And I don't know if I'm going to give myself a jacket. It's a little bit weird to wear a jacket while you are in the tub. Oh, I actually quite like this one. The thing is, I don't think I'm gonna get down here. I might. But I'm most likely going to end the drawing at the same place that my motto already ends. Can we keep the jacket? It seems cool. Oh, but show feet. Witcher style. Wait, I saw Fruit do that. If you know Fruit, she's another VTuber. She created a hot tub motto for herself where her feet. It also functioned as the feet meme because her legs were also in it. Alright. Also, what color do you think I should do? I was kind of just thinking white. Or black. Black might be more boring than white. This doesn't even look like a swimsuit. This looks like an evening gown. Like the top half is pretty much just an evening gown. Wow. What even is this? Red like my pants, maybe gold. You should make it a pool of coolant. A reverse hot tub, if you would. Coolant. Is that used in cars? I don't know anything about cars. I know antifreeze is used in cars, specifically for areas that get too cold. But, let's see. Yes, wait, what color is coolant? I'm thinking I might just do like a ambiguous blue liquid. Coolant is for radiators. Alright. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Yes, I should definitely go with this one. What do you guys think? Yellow plus black? Coolant is blue? Okay, awesome. So I can do a blue liquid and have it pass as coolant. Oh right, oh that's way too lewd. Guys, are you trying to get me kicked off of YouTube? Alright, this one is very I was gonna say it's fashionable, but also I don't know, these lines, there's like a few too many straps. I'm judging these swimsuits so hard, I'm sorry. And like meanwhile in real life I just wear a regular one piece. Alright, so I'm gonna save some of my favorite ones. I might save this one just because it's a little bit more appealing than some of the other ones you guys suggested. Let's see. Maybe I should go with something like this. I mean, if it was just my motto, I don't know. I'm like trying to imagine it. First time you're seeing the lag is on the chat instead of the stream. Is the chat lagging? Alright. Let me save this one. By the way, the only part of the swimsuit that matters is going to be the top half. Just letting you guys know. Okay, so there's no lag for most of you guys, I think. The lines flatten the figure? Yeah, so, or you mean fatten? I don't know really what you're trying to say there. But yes, I think like a rule of fashion is if you have horizontal lines, it makes you look shorter. But if you have vertical lines, it's... Oh, this is... I actually like this. I think I might find it to look silly in real life, but it doesn't look bad on this model. Yeah, and if you have vertical lines, it makes you look taller. This one is really cute. A little bit too cutesy for my tastes, but I do like the design. So let me save this one. I think I'm gonna go with like 4 or 5. Alright, so another one that has a very low drop. Low drop v-neck. Do you guys see this as blue or white? What was it? Black and blue or white and yellow? If you guys remember, this was a very viral meme a while ago. Blue and yellow. What? Wait. I don't think blue and yellow is one of the combinations. Blue and black. Not this again. You see white. Okay, it seems like most people see black and blue, which is also what I see. And I think that is what they confirmed the dress to be too. So I think the trick, if you guys have never seen this meme before, let me explain this. So the trick, like the visual trick is if you see it as white and yellow, that means you think the dress is in shadow. And if you think it's blue and black, then you think that this color that it appears to be is the actual color of the dress. But in my opinion, I don't know. I don't think white would ever look this blue in shadow. The illusion doesn't really work that well for my eyes. Alright, this swimwear is kind of just a basic bikini top. I mean, it's a little bit more like it has like this twisted design in the middle. Alright, this one is nice too, but I don't think I'm gonna get that far to be able to capture the belly button window, which is like the best part of that design. I don't recognize... Wait, this game... Grand Blue Fantasy, right? Alright, so I'm gonna look for one more that I like. I'm seeing some that are pretty similar to the ones I've already seen. Alright, I think I like this one. Let me just scroll to the bottom. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one as the last choice. And... give me a second. The grandpa suit. That's Grand Blue Fantasy. Okay, at least I got that right. Alright, let me make this into a collective image, and then I'm going to let you guys vote on it. Wow, that's really small, but that's okay. Let's see. One more. Wait, hold on. I mean, 3 more.
Graphics card updated.
Thank you for donating, Mochmate. Mochmate says, wow, I am very sniffly right now. Mochmate says, you should make it a pool of coolant. Reverse hot tub. Oh wait, no, that's not the notification I got. The notification I got was somebody bought merch. I saw it on my screen, but for some reason it doesn't appear in my events, which is really strange because I have it checked. Like it says, it has like a check. What is it called? A menu for me to check what appears in my mini feed, and it doesn't appear. So thank you for buying merch, whoever that was. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna make it so this girl, there's only one picture of her because there's no need to see the back. And last one. Thank you for donating noodles. Noodles says the grandpa one is the one. I don't think I saw it. Let me go back to look. Grandpa one. Grandpa. Oh. Okay. Wow, I don't think he even looks old enough to be a grandpa. Jeez. But alright. I see what you guys are talking about now. Wow, that notification that just played was for the donation I read a while ago, right? These notifications are going very laggy. Okay, so crop by selection, and let me save this really quickly. While I'm doing that, you can admire the grandpa swimwear. Alright, swimsuits. The first one, definitely. I think that is one of my favorites in these two. Alright, and then I'm going to go to the public area of my Discord and create a voting thing with emojis. Alright, 1 second. I have to prepare this message. Pictures, PNG, swimwear. Sexy grandpa. You can't imagine ever seeing someone wear it. I don't even think the grandpa's swimsuit is even real. I think they photoshopped that. Vote. Let's see, vote for the swimwear. Design you want me to draw on myself. And then I'm gonna have to come up with some emojis. From, let's see, from left to right. Use, oh wait, react with this emoji if you want to vote for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just gonna go with the numbers. I think those exist. 2, 3. Oh. 4, 5. Okay. I think that's correct. Alright, and wow, I'm at it. I'm going to... So if you want to vote, you can... Okay, somebody already included that. Wow, you see this? It's almost entirely just one. You know what? I think you guys are good. I was going to put the emojis there myself to make it easier for you guys, but you guys are faster than me. Everyone is just going with 1. This is pretty much a landslide victory right now. 6, 7. And then there's this. I didn't even know this emoji exists. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, but not 5. Okay. So it really looks like 1 is just winning. But I don't know, 2 might be catching up. 2 is in 2nd place. You thought the dress trick was dependent on the type of monitor or screen you were looking at? Oh, that's possible. Have you guys seen the like audio illusion ones? Or I guess heard, not seen, where they kind of have like this really like staticky audio play, and then it sounds like a one word or the other, and those 2 words are like nothing alike. Have you guys seen those? Lauro. Yes, that one. What was the other one? It was Lauro and like what was the 2 words? Oh, Lauro and Yenny. Yes, I saw another one that was similar. That was not Lauro and Yenny, but every single time that blows my mind. So that one blows my mind. The dress one is just eh. Wow, 2 really is catching up. What is happening? Who is doing this? Just going voting and unvoting. Okay, so it looks like 1 and 2 are only 10 votes apart. So if you guys voted for 4, 5, or 3, and you want to switch your vote to 1 or 2, you can do that. And I think we would have a better representation of which one between those 2 will win. They probably just want the belly to be showing. The belly shows in both. I mean, I think in 1 it will definitely show a little bit more, so I can see that. Okay, so the vote is even right now. Wow, okay, 2 is winning very slightly. Shaka Red says, let's go, we're so close. So I guess Shaka Red voted for 2. First you thought 1, but 2 looks cute, so you changed your mind. People are probably just double dipping. Yeah, I just remembered that you can vote for more than 1. But it doesn't really matter because everyone can vote for more than 1. So it doesn't really give anyone any more advantages unless you have more than 1 account. Thank you for donating again, Dragon. Dragon says, why not do both outfits in separate streams? Okay, well, the thing is, I could, like, that's a possibility. But I don't want to draw 2 outfits. That's like, that exceeds my ambition meter. I think drawing 1 is enough for me. Should have made a straw poll. I thought this would be a little bit quicker than doing a straw poll, but it might have been similar, but it doesn't really matter. So right now, 2 is the winner. I'm going to wait 20 more seconds to see if the vote changes, and then it's going to get locked in. Okay. theCecile, 1 or 2, everyone. Yes. Caramel says, someone vote for 1. Okay, Okay, 2 is just slowly getting more and more votes, and I do think 20 seconds already passed. So guys, we're going to go with 2, which is... Let me delete all the others off the board. I don't need this anymore. So let me just get this girl and then post it as a reference here. I hope she doesn't copyright strike me. So the other question I wanted to ask is, what color do you think it should be? Because I might go with white otherwise. Welcome to the membership, Liruza. Also, thank you for donating. Min-maxed. Min-maxed says, casting my bet on 7. Ebony, white, or gold? By ebony, do you just mean black? Transparent, alright. White and gold sounds good. Women, your motto is brilliant white. Make the dress anything but white. Wait. The dress? You mean the swimsuit? Black, white, and gold. Depends if there will be changes in my hair or eyes. No, there will not be changes. I'm going to be wearing my flower crown into the hot tub. I mean, technically, I could remove them. But do you really want me to remove them? So going with black, gold, and white is kind of just my standard coloring. So yes, I might just go ahead and do that. But red though. I haven't seen that many people say red. What if the crown was red? I don't know, that seems kind of off-brand. Red and gold. Red and gold. That's like a royal color scheme. How about gray? Wait, I might go with gray. Like, kind of like a medium gray, not a light gray. I think I'll think about it a little bit later, but it looks like the most popular one in chat right now is black, white, and gold. Or black and gold, or white and gold. Thank you for donating again, Dragon. Dragon says, well, we see you with flip-flops on. I don't know, it depends if I draw... It depends if I draw the legs or not. Oh, by the way, speaking of donations... Oops. I made it so that if you donate using Streamlabs, which is the link in the description, if you donate more than, I believe, $2? Wait, it might be $5? Then the text-to-speech person will read it out loud. I didn't know that was an option. I kind of just figured that out when I was messing with it. But I have seen other streamers do that. Hi, King! Welcome to the stream. It's so sweet that you always make my streams. So, meanwhile, let me kind of prepare myself to start drawing. Slowly bin my clothes off. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to work with this. Thank you for donating, Dragon. Dragon says, bet! And thank you for donating, Deadbeat. That beat says, Black and Gold Gang rise. Okay, so... I might go with, like, my Android version. That's a little bit more interesting. Alright. Those notifications are really so slow. I see them in the chat before they even appear on my screen. Well, this should be pretty simple, I think. Since it is just a swimsuit, it means that I technically only need to have like the arms and the bust to be separated on a different layer. And the hardest part about making a VTuber model is separating all the details to be on a different layer so that you can rig it. Thank you for joining the membership. Brackets. Alright, I'm gonna quickly save this. VTuber PSD swim suit.
Hello, user.
Like, if you think about it, you would think that drawing a front-facing person would be that most of it is copy and pasted because of the symmetry would be pretty simple. That's what I thought at first. But when I actually started to do it for my model and also for my commissions, since I did open VTuber model commissions, it turned out to be a lot harder than I expected. Which, for any of you guys who are watching the stream right now and you don't follow me on any of my other social media, I did recently open my VTuber model commissions again, if you are interested in that. But you can see more info on my Twitter. Which might mean you might have to make a Twitter account. Do I have any tips for drawing Meadow? Sort of. So let me just block this arm out first and see what I can do in terms of tips for drawing Meadow.
Hello, user.
So without my jacket, my arms look very thin. I might have to edit that since I do think I have to re-rig the body anyway. So for Meadow, really all you want to do is make it as reflective as possible. For example, let me just draw like, I don't know. This might not turn out so well. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna go with this weird shape. And, oh. So really, you might want to use the airbrush to do this, but you just really want to have like one area that's super bright because of the light, and then the area that is fading into like the darker colors is a little bit more saturated. And then there might be some other light areas, so it's not just this one spot. And for the edges, where it's curving, so it's not getting a lot of light, you want it to be darker. And basically, in the areas that are definitely in shadow, you want it to be less saturated, which means that you could go with the complementary color. If you know what that means, it's the color on the opposite of the side of the color wheel from the color you're using. If you mix the two of them together, you get a gray color. For example, this is suddenly a color theory class. Basically, the opposite of red is green, right? Something about size color wheel is it's not really accurate. Like the green is not on the opposite side of the red, but it really should be. And if you use green, so this is green, right? And they put it on top of the red, the color in the middle is very gray, or more gray than, like, if you get the perfect blend of the two, it becomes gray. But that's kind of what happens when you mix two complementary colors together. Am I using the right term? It's complementary, right? Alright, so that was a tomato. Yes, it does look like a tomato. So that was my basic tips on color theory and drawing a Meadow for the person who asked. So for the swimsuit, I do hope that I get to finish it in this stream. So I'm gonna try my best to concentrate and do this as quickly as possible. Or a better way to phrase it is do it as efficiently as possible. I don't really want to rush. I don't want to procrastinate.
Upgrade underway.
How is shading done? What do you mean? Like shading in general? Thank you for donating, Aru Battle. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, let's see. I do kind of want to make some new brushes eventually, since the brush I'm using right now is not the most blendable brush. And it is sort of the only brush I use. I think I should just try not to salvage this line and just redraw it later. Colleen is the hardest part when it comes to digital art. Change your mind. I agree 100%, so I will not be changing your mind. Hello, Tim. Welcome to the stream. All right. So what I'm trying to do here is I want the shoulders to be more brightly lit at the top. Instead of the same color all the way through. Hands are scary. The more you draw hands, the less scary they become. And if you're drawing character art, you would be drawing a lot of hands. So, I think earlier I said that I hope this person doesn't copyright strike me. I really hope. I don't really know if people copyright strike pictures of themselves. But I had a copyright scare like last night. I was legit sleeping. I woke up from my nap and I looked at Twitter and it said I was locked out of my account. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at my emails and it said that somebody reported one of my posts for having copyrighted material in it. And it was one of my posts from 3 years ago where I made a meme and I used a electronic EDM song in the background. And Twitter basically said, if you keep violating the copyright rule, then you can get suspended. And I was like, what? And I was kind of scared because some artists recently, they have been getting attacked by scammers who basically mass report their accounts until they get locked out of it because Twitter thinks it's suspicious activity, so they lock you out. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but after they get locked out, the scammer tries to like bribe them with their account like being held ransom, and they're like, if you give me money, I'll give you back your account. And I've heard of several artists that this happened to, and so I was kind of scared that was what was happening to me. But I did some research on the guy who reported me, and I think he is legit. I think he's actually somebody who goes around taking down copyrighted music. So I think that should just be a one-time thing. Usually I don't ever use copyrighted music, aka anything that is playing on the radio. So I think I should be good. Precious Sean says, Cecile, I just checked. It was a corporate group that is specific for reporting copyrighted songs. They're paid to do patrol online platform. Yes, that is also my conclusion. I did get pretty scared from that because of the other cases that it was not a legit copyright strike. If you're able to find good friends on Twitter, you're safe from almost everything. I think that applies to everywhere, not just Twitter, but yeah. Okay, so I was able to smooth out the shading on the arms for the most part. Hey, thank you for donating. Shiesu? Just found your channel recently. Great artist. Thank you. I'm glad you found my channel, and I'm also glad that you stuck around. Alright, let me look at my reference. You only go on Twitter for fan art? That is what Twitter is best for. Yes. Thank you for also joining the membership, Shiesu. I hope I said your name right. It has been a while since I studied Kana. Alright, let me just straight up
Hello, user.
erase part of this outfit. Oops. Alright, so I believe it's standard to have the neck on a separate layer from the torso. I think.
Otherwise,
So I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know what this is. Oh. Thank you for donating. North. North says +5 in evasion to avoid copyright. Thank you for the +5 stat. Wait, I am so confused though. I think that should have been read out loud by text-to-speech. So let me check my settings really quickly. I don't know. Don't really know why it didn't work, but okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, I think someone tried to ask what software I'm using, but the command is actually !program. I'm using theCecile. Alright, so I don't think I need anything that is on this bust. So I'm gonna appear naked
is maintained.
for a while. I was actually googling YouTube's rules on swimwear, and I think the only rule against it, I might be wrong, because I only looked at it for like 2 seconds before my stream, but I think the only rule against swimwear in videos is showing kids wearing swimwear for a long period of time. So for example, they can appear briefly, but not, I guess, for the whole video. I have hair to cover the private parts. True. Alright, so let me just try to blend in the skin. This kind of reminds me of Barbie dolls. If any of you guys played with Barbie dolls when you were children and you like take all the clothes off just because you're curious. Okay, let's see. I should probably preserve the opacity. Dude, that's lewd. Wait, what? You did what? Wait, was I the only one who did that to my Barbie dolls?
Underway.
Look, it's innocent. I was a kid, I was like 5. Thank you for donating, Xenon. Xenon says, naked to sell. Let's go. I know you guys are all here because you wanted to see this. And I think the neck should go above this. I should probably do a better job with the neck. Oops. Ponytails to sale. I really like ponytails on characters. Oh my god, I could do that. It's gonna require more rigging though, so I might not. I don't know what I can handle yet. I'm gonna do the swimsuit in this stream, and I guess while I'm rigging it, if I'm ambitious enough, maybe I'll try to do a ponytail, but no promises. Thank you for donating again, Dragon. Dragon says, Boss man, you lost your innocence. Who said I was innocent to begin with?
Upgrade underway.
Alright. Okay, so looks like the straps. I was wondering if it's wrapped around the back of the neck, but it doesn't. Which means I should be able to start drawing them in. Right here. I really need to start drawing the straps because this is getting hard to see.
Upgrade underway.
See, isn't that interesting if I color pick this, which is clearly white? The color is purple blue in reality. So that is how the visual illusion works. If my stream suddenly ends, you know it's because somebody reported me for being naked. Alright, so it kind of does go down pretty far. Okay. Yeah, trying to call me out for losing my innocence when all 600 of you guys are here because you want to see naked Cecile. I'm not naked anymore though. Thank you for donating again, Dragon. We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled. Where's that quote from? Since I am assuming it is a quote, because you put quotation marks around it, I think that is fair to assume. Say so was never a concept in your brain. She's not naked anymore. Sad face. Thank you for donating at Bane Fairy. Bane Fairy says Christian server. My Discord server is a Christian server.
Upgrade
Yes.
underway.
No, it's not really. But it is not.
Underway.
It is a SFW. For some reason, saying SFW sounds very odd on my tongue because I'm so used to saying NSFW. Thank you for donating again, Dragon. Dragon says red vs blue from Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth? I'm curious enough to Google this. American animated series. I don't think I've ever heard about video game company. Video production company. Wait, so is it a video game? Or a movie? Or a show? Or both? Alright, Cecile is not naked now. We're leaving, guys. I see how it is. I'm getting a little bit less sniffly. Did any of you guys ever have an allergy that just disappeared randomly? Because to me that seems so odd. It seems kind of mysterious to me why that would happen. And I am a science major. Oh, I was a science major. You're innocent. You can't even spell lewd. To be honest, every time I spell a word that is lewd in any way, I do tend to want to censor it because I'm just too innocent to type the whole word. Alright. Oops. I'm always forgetting to do the to change my layers when I start drawing on a different part of the piece. You used to be allergic to pineapple, but now you're not. How did you find out? Did you just decide one day, I'm gonna see if I'm still allergic? And then you ate some pineapple and prayed for your life? Thanks for teaching you how to draw hair. You're welcome. I struggled making that tutorial because in general, I wasn't really sure what I could bring to the table, since I know there's a lot of different tutorials out there. But I'm glad a lot of you guys found it useful. I did make the tutorial targeted at beginners, or basically people who don't really know how to draw at all, and they want to kind of figure out where to start when it comes to hair. The hair tutorial was so helpful. I'm glad you found it so. I have seen people asking me if I am going to make any more tutorials, and at the moment, I don't have anything planned, but of course I am open to the idea. It's more of a time thing. I don't have too much time to draw, so if I am drawing, I guess I prefer to make an actual artwork rather than make a tutorial. But making PNG tutorials is not as difficult as recording a whole video with a voiceover, which is what I did my last tutorial. What I did on my last tutorial. And that was only possible because I was sponsored. So please sponsor me, guys. Wink, wink. Okay. If I do end up finishing drawing the swimsuit on stream, I'm gonna start drawing the hot tub if I finish this quickly. But I think this should make a good length stream, even if I don't draw the hot tub. You used to be allergic to cats, but one day you did pat a cat and you were fine. Same thing kind of happened to me. I'm pretty sure the main reason why I am sniffly at home is because of dust. At first I thought it was because of cats. But even if I was allergic to cats, I love them too much to give them up, so I would just suffer with it. Are you a star? 'Cause you light up my heart. Are we going with cheesy pickup lines now? I wonder if any of those actually work. Have you ever picked up a girl using a cheesy pickup line? allergy is probably something that healed as you grow because your immune system also upgraded as the time passed. So, the mechanism of allergy is actually because your immune system is acting up. As in, your immune system is being too paranoid. It detects the antibody for something that is in your body that technically shouldn't cause harm, such as cat dander, and it decides, oh no, this is dangerous, and so it acts up, and suddenly you are having sniffles and rashes and all the other symptoms of an allergy. So I don't really know if the real reason your allergies would disappear is because your immune system upgraded. I mean, as far as I know, both allergies appearing randomly and allergies disappearing randomly is probably ideological. I think that's the word, which means the cause is unknown. What is this? Clickbait?
Underway.
You want what is on the thumbnail? Let me show you what is on the thumbnail. I'm trying to find it right now. I mean, you guys can see the thumbnail, but it's basically just something I drew in 5 minutes because I didn't have a thumbnail. Don't worry. This is gonna be better than what's on the thumbnail. This is going to get lewd, isn't it? Well, this is going to be the most cleavage I will ever show, so probably you can consider this lewd. Alright. I think I was drawing on the wrong layer. Wait, hold on. No, I wasn't. Definitely gonna have to clean this up later. But meanwhile, let me start working on the bust area, which I think I could drop a little bit lower. We're getting more lewd by the second. Oh, hello, Joel! Welcome to the stream! Joel, have you done a hot tub stream yet? It's the latest fad. Mary says, our cells are constantly die and get replaced. After roughly 7 years, every cell of our body has been replaced for a new one. So the paranoid cells are likely gone. So the allergy is gone. Okay, that could be the explanation. Immune cells get recycled quite quickly, I believe. I mean, not all of them, some of them. The immune system is one of the most complex body systems, I believe. I don't think I ever truly learned it in depth until recently. Okay, hold on. I'm deciding if I want to upgrade my bust size. making my boobs a little bit bigger. Just casually. I'm so confused what is happening here. I think I just didn't draw it far enough. Best stream ever. Okay. I'm going to add the cleavage. Concentrating. Okay, let's see. I'm not that great at drawing boobs. I don't draw boobs that often. Because I am innocence. Okay, so I think I have to adjust this size to be more realistic. And I don't mean size, realistic in size, I mean shape. I kind of worded that wrong. I don't really want to have botched boobs. Last Son asks, what sort of streams will I be streaming on Twitch? On Twitch, I plan to stream anything that is not art, and I will also probably stream anything that I don't want to archive. So by that I mean games, reading. I did one reading stream in the past. I'm considering doing it again. And anything like that. Can we have collarbones? Yes? Yes, you may. Because you asked so politely. So for any of you guys that struggle with drawing collarbones, I thought this would be a good time to put a tip. But before I do that, thank you for donating, Minmaxed. Minmaxed says, the C in Cecile stands for cute. The L in Cecile, on the other hand, stands for lewd. I'll accept that. Cecile, play Bloodborne, please. I think that is like one of the most frequently requested games, Bloodborne.
Upgrade underway.
I think a lot of streamers play it. You guys got tired of watching streamers play the same games? And thank you for donating, Rurer. Rurer says, this entire chat deserves to be bunked. Yes, the entire chat deserves to be bunked, including me, probably. I just realized I should not draw the collarbone onto the shoulders. And before I forget, I was going to give a tip about drawing collarbones. And honestly, I should just say it because it's really freaking simple. But basically, no matter what angle you're drawing a person in, for example, I'm gonna do like a sideways person. This is the neck and this is the head. The collarbone will go from the sternum, which is the middle of your chest, and it attaches onto your shoulder joint. Like that. And if you're from the front,
Upgrade underway.
Oh god. What is that? If you're from the front, this is the neck. And here are the shoulders. This is the middle of the chest. And then, yes, you also want to make sure it goes from the middle of the chest and attaches to both shoulders. It's kind of a really basic tip with collarbones. And this is the head. Quickly erasing that. You forgot the alert sounds are on. I did turn them on, but they seem to be really delayed. Rhino donated. Thank you for donating, Rhino. Rhino says, since my Streamlabs dono didn't go through, can you be the 0 to my 1 so we can't connect on a higher level? You mean can? So we can connect on a higher level and have a spark together. Yes, Rhino, I can be the 0 to your 1. Okay. So maybe I shouldn't go that low. Might be difficult for me to draw that. And I'm going to... I think I will... I'm gonna modify the swimsuit a little bit. So I think the swimsuit goes quite low. And you won't get to see a lot of it. So I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit. Okay. I think that should be alright. I need to change the background color because I cannot see this white. Alright, and then I'm gonna draw the frillies. Wow, I am almost done blocking out all the colors. Oh crap, I just realized these frillies should probably go on a different layer. Man, am I gonna have to rig frillies? I'm gonna use a different color just so I can see them better, but I will change it back to white later. So that is also a tip that you could use if you're locking in a color that is hard to see. You could easily just change the color later and block it in with a color that you can see. How many layers have I used so far? On my swimsuit, I do not have so many layers because the swimsuit is very simple. But I do have quite a few layers on my original model. Thank you for joining the membership, Vishnevsky. And I can count the layers for you if you want. I'm gonna say probably over 30 layers? I don't know if any of you guys are artists in the chat and have tried drawing a Vtuber model before. But do you guys separate the layers first before shading, or do you shade first and then separate the layers? As for me, I found it to be easier to do everything on a separate layer at first, and then eventually I shade in all the separate blocks of colors. But I think a lot of artists just draw the whole drawing in one go and then they try to separate into different layers. Scarlet Lily says, I personally separate the layers first and then shade. Yeah, that's what I do.
Is maintained.
I think
Joke's
like
on you, I do the entire model in one layer.
okay, so what I was going to say before I got interrupted by Minmax's donation is I think the concern with doing the shading after you already separate the layers is that if you want to do like a major edits to all your layers, such as change the hue of the color, you're gonna have to do it to every single layer that has a different drawing on it, instead of just editing everything at first and then separating the layers. So that's like the only concern. But meanwhile, I forgot to say something about these, but thank you for donating, Alexis. Alexis says, super cute, always inspiring me to draw. Much love. Thank you, Alexis. And good luck on your own drawings. I'm glad you're inspired. And thank you for donating, Minmaxed. Actually, this was read out loud already, but Minmax says, joke's on you, I do the entire model in one layer. I wish that would make it easier, in my opinion. And somebody asked a while ago, how many layers do I use in my artwork in general? And my answer is, in general, I try to use as few layers as possible. Thank you for joining the membership, Gira. And the reason is, I don't name my layers. It gets super confusing, and the more layers I see on the artwork, the harder it looks to work with the file, and the less motivated I get, simply just because there are a lot of layers. Use a layer for every stroke. Oh my god, that would be absolutely horrendous. Alright, so... I definitely did not draw the same frillies as the frillies that she's wearing. But one thing that I liked about it is... it's a little bit longer than the ones I drew. So I think I'm gonna try to make mine a little bit longer as well.
Hello, user.
Oh, hello, Isaac. Welcome to the membership. Isaac is the person who created the music that is playing in the background right now. And he also created the intro music. For those of you guys who don't know, but I think I mention him quite often, so if you've been to my stream before, you probably heard this before. Alright, and I'm going to make this white as well, so it matches with the swimsuit. Alright. I think I have made very good progress. Yay me! By the way, Isaac, if you want to join my Discord, you can. I think you have a lot of fans in there. There's a lot of my members and patrons who really enjoy the music that you made for my streams. Am I from Detroit? I am not. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm from Detroit. I got your reference like a second too late. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remove her body so it's not as confusing for the neck that I'm drawing. But if you are considering making a model, I have a tip for you, which is when one body part is like at the line where it attaches to another, you can make it fade out. And therefore, when the rigger rigs this area, it's not as obvious. It is a separate layer. Thank you for donating, Faytera. Faytera says, first time here. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, welcome to my stream. And I am really glad you are enjoying swimsuit Cecile. Okay, so while I'm at it, I'm going to continue working on the neck, which is not very difficult at all, since the only thing I have to do is clean it up a little bit from the neck that I already have. I can't give up the turtleneck, can I? What do you mean? I already erased the turtleneck. The turtleneck is gone. I have given it up. The funny thing is, I enjoy turtlenecks as a fashion item, but I really do not think I can pull off turtlenecks in real life. I think it's because my neck is too short. Like, I need all the help I can get when it comes to making my neck appear longer. I probably should not be wearing turtlenecks because of that. Okay, I think this is good enough. And I'm gonna bring the torso back. Fix these areas. So I'm just color picking so that it is the exact same color as the one from the neck. So this is probably one of the things that would be easier if you drew it on the same layer at first and then separated the layers afterwards. Have you ever worn turtlenecks, or are those just assumptions? I have worn turtlenecks, so they're not assumptions. I know for a fact I look bad in turtlenecks. So I only own 2 turtlenecks, and I probably won't wear them ever again. So like, different types of fashion looks good on you depending on your body type. And I think you can do some research about this, but I think the body type that I have is I have very square shoulders. So like, my shoulders they stand out a lot. So the suggestion for people with this type of body type is to wear baggy pants to balance the bottom half of your body, and to wear something more tight on top. And I think it would be the opposite if you had a lot of shape to the bottom half of your body, but you have like a more narrow or more sloped and softer appearance to your shoulders. I'm a cube. I think I'm actually a triangle. An upside down triangle. And I think this body type looks best on men because it's kind of like the Superman body type. Am I buff? I wish. But the thing is, every time I think maybe I should start like gaining some muscle, like working out, looking a little bit more toned, I kind of have a fear that it will make me look too masculine because I am already like very blocky. I am a Dorito. Yes, I am a Dorito. It's a cecile body type reveal. Pretty much. This line doesn't exactly connect. And now I think I will make the neck disappear so I have a better view of the torso. There's nothing wrong with buff girls. Yes, there is definitely nothing wrong with that. And I actually really personally like it when a girl has like some muscle on her. I just don't think I will look too great because I need all the help I can get when it comes to appearing feminine. Thank you for donating again, Dragon. Dragon says, muscular cecile, we would all like to see. Hold on, I think I got some fan art about this. So I have this section in my Discord called the gallery where I show fan art. I post all the fan art that I receive here. Here it is. Dobiko drew buff cecile. So yes, that exists. Don't you love it? It's because I said that my favorite part of the body is abs. Okay, back to drawing. Nice packs. Those abs are nice. Siswo. I like that one. Okay, so the trick here is just to try to get it to fade. In case any of this shows while I am moving my head for the rig, it does not create an awkward line, and instead it fades smoothly. So, how do I look? Okay. Wow. This should not be happening. The arms should not have this shape to it. I think I kind of got carried away and I assumed that the armpit... I mean, not the armpit. What is it called? The elbow pit? The crook of the arm? I assumed that it would show, but nope. Definitely should not show. The swimsuit design is really cute. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. The cutest design out of all the options that I gave you guys won. Hello, Morte. Welcome to the stream. And this is when I need to change the background color again, because look at that. I cannot see what I'm doing. People want a kawaii version. Yes, and I'm all for what the people want. Okay. Oh, I got confused there. I thought that there was a space that I didn't color there, but nope. It's just a swimsuit. Alright, now this arm is bending like a noodle. This is what happens when you draw without zooming out. I think the arms are a little bit thin, but they're alright. So after I finish drawing and rigging this outfit, I will start streaming on Twitch for non-art related streams. But I am kind of curious. For a hot tub stream, I can't really do anything except just chat, right? Like there really isn't anything I can do. So that would just be a just chatting stream. I don't know if you guys have other ideas. Somebody asked, how long did it take, I guess, for me to master anatomy? I don't think I mastered anatomy yet. So, how long did it take? It's still ongoing. And I think anatomy is one of those things that there's always something new to learn, because the human body is just so intricate. Like there are so many different ways that you can move, and so many different poses. In every single pose, you probably have to look at a reference picture if you don't. If you never drew the pose before and you want to be absolutely accurate with anatomy, because there is going to be something that you didn't know you were supposed to draw. Especially if it is like extremely difficult pose. But if you want to get better at anatomy, try to do some figure drawing studies. And by that I mean look at stock images of models, naked models, probably. So there's like no clothing in the way. There's a lot of resources for this, a lot of art resources. So yes, they are naked, but not in a lewd way. They're naked in a artistic way. And you can draw those. Keep practicing them. You'll definitely get better at anatomy from doing that. Kingcraft says, I recommend Quick Poses. So that is a website, I think. I have personally never been in an art class where they actually made us draw a posing nude model before. I can imagine that must be so awkward. Somebody said, do I use the blur brush often? I only use it often when I am drawing the skin, because you really want the skin to look smooth. When I am drawing clothing, though, I do not mind having a little bit of messiness in the shading, or having sharp angles, because that's just what reality looks like. There's a lot of folds and wrinkles in the clothing that will cause it not look super smooth. So you might not want to use the blur tool in those instances. I'm really tempted to search up a cleavage reference. Maybe I can just look at hers. Line of Action is the website you use for anatomy practice. Alright, so those are 2 suggestions for you guys right now. Line of Action and quick poses. I have been to a few of Ina's streams. Ina, the Held Alive Vtuber, where she was doing figure drawing. I think she just does it from her head too. Like, that is so impressive. But I just thought about that because I was thinking, it might be a fun idea to do like a figure drawing stream one day so everyone can practice together with me. And then I suddenly remembered, hey, isn't that what Ina does? She doesn't do it from the head. Okay, so I'm trying to give the boobs an adequate amount of roundness. Actually, I think this part should be dark. It should be in shadow.
Upgrade underway.
Looks alright. Thank you for donating, Biscuit. Biscuit says, hi Sissy. Haven't been able to make the last few streams, but here's my loyal sacrifice to the robot overlords. Some bucks for my favorite VTuber, woot woot. No problem, Biscuits. It's okay that you couldn't make my streams. I'm glad you're here now, and thank you for the donation. And also, wow, I didn't know I was your favorite VTuber. That makes me really happy to hear. Okay, wait. Oh. I was wondering why I wasn't drawing, but it's because I was on the blur tool. Learning how to shade Booba with theCecile. Honestly, I did say multiple times that I'm not that good at drawing boobs, so I can't give you too many tips about it. I think my only tip I could give you right now is that this portion in between the boobs is typically lighter. I think a lot of people want to make it darker just because you think, oh, the cleavage, it's like 2 objects pressing together. There should be some shadow. But no, if you're looking at reference pictures, you can see that it's a little bit lighter because it's easy for the light coming from atop to hit this area of your chest. And that means the shadow instead falls over here. But meanwhile, while I'm using this lighter color, I'm gonna make the boobs lighter as well. In the center portion. really flat people say that there is light between Lucas's, I thought it was darker. So it's not always lighter, it obviously depends on the lighting. But I'm currently looking at a few reference pictures, and if there is no shadow that is directly cast over the body, for example, from like an arm or something, there tends to be a lighter area. Like, it might not start immediately. But yeah, the girl that I am referencing this swimsuit from has a lighter area here too. Okay, now I'm gonna use the blur tool to smooth all this out. It's like the most useful tool when shading skin. I mean, something else that you might notice when drawing the chest is that the ribs might show. But I think most people don't like it, that their ribs show too much. So I think the way, if you think your ribs show too much on your chest, I think the way to like get rid of that appearance is to work out your pecs. Thank you for donating again, Chiesu. Chiesu says, gotta sleep now. Thanks for the stream. I'll make a fan art soon. Have a good day, Cecile. Have a good night, Chiesu. And thank you for donating, Xenon. Xenon says, Cecile, you think that only draw and you will improve? Do you think that only draw and you will improve is a good tip for beginners? I think that tip is missing a lot of words, which is yes, you do need to draw a lot to improve, but you can't just draw. You can't draw like the same thing over and over again and think you're gonna get better. You're gonna have to learn at the same time as drawing. So if you never knew how to draw a giraffe and you make it up and you continue to draw that version of the giraffe over and over again, it's not gonna get any better. So yeah, keep drawing, but also keep learning. Am I Russian? No, I am not Russian. Zero says, I can play my ribs like a xylophone. Honestly, low-key same. Russian. Look, don't make fun of me. I know it's Russian. I mean, I didn't know until you guys told me, but I will probably keep saying Russian. You're probably gonna keep having to correct me. I'm sorry. I am not Russian, but there does seem to be a lot of Russians who attend my streams. I know that some VTubers have a English-only rule, but I haven't personally had a big problem with it, so I am not going to make that a rule yet. Midriff, Cecile. Yes. You get to see a little bit of my midriff. Alright. Thanks to my comment, all the Russians came out. All right. I kind of have like some sort of asymmetry between the collarbone and the boobs, and I'm not sure which one is the one that is off center. Huh. So I'm gonna try to center this. But I'm actually almost done with the skin. So that wasn't too hard, was it? I was thinking this might be harder than I am expecting, but it's actually not. It's been fine. The real struggle is going to come when I have to rig this. You would just copy and paste it to make it symmetrical. Yeah, a lot of people do that, but it's a little bit too late for me now. I tend to not copy and paste when I can, just because it makes it look a little bit more natural when it's not copy and pasted. Thank you for donating. Can't read your name? What would be a better buy? Screen tablet or
Avoid
iPad?
underway.
This might be an opinion thing, but I would personally say a screen tablet would be better than an iPad. Because on the screen tablet, you can use any program that is available to the PC, while on the iPad, you're kind of limited to like a couple of the mobile programs that exist, such as Procreate. And I personally think that Procreate is like not that amazing. I know it's super popular, but the few times that I have tried drawing on the iPad, I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it that much. And I don't know what it is. Whether it is I'm just not used to drawing with the iPad, or it's the program. But I know that the iPad does have an app for Clip Studio, but I think it's a subscription fee for the iPad version, and that's gonna be a lot of money. Because on the PC, Clip Studio is a one-time purchase. Alright, I'm gonna give myself very subtle apps. Alright. So here's another thing about lighting. I looked at my neck, which implies that the lighting is coming from this direction, because the shadow is going this way. And so for the midriff, since this area is an indent, the light will hit this side and it will make this side in shadow, because it is indented and not protruding. So that is something about lighting that I just thought would be like a good tip to give. There are also French people here. What time is it in France right now? I would imagine it's quite late. But this week and last week, I was able to stream earlier than I usually stream. I usually stream around 6 p.m. EST, and this week and last week, I was streaming at 3 p.m. EST. Because that is the time I wake up. And I'm on break right now. There's this little stray spot. Okay. Trying to erase it. Oh my god. Okay, there you go. Alright. I'm going to use a multiply layer to do some more shading. So, there's one thing about Psy that is kind of in disadvantage, which is Psy does not have that many options compared to Clip Studio Paint and Photoshop, for example, when it comes to editing modes. And I honestly don't even know what those editing modes are used for. Like, why are there so many different lighting options? Hard light, soft light. What does it even mean? Okay, let me save just in case my site crashes. I was editing an intro for myself for my stream videos. If you have seen my highlight videos, I was making that intro, the one that says Cecile stream highlights. And my After Effects crashed on me right as I was almost done. I was literally doing like the last finishing touch, and then it crashed on me. I had to remake the whole thing from scratch. After Effects crashes so much, like it's so not worth the amount of money that you have to pay for a subscription. I'm so pissed about it. 4 a.m. and you can't sleep? Maybe this stream will help you sleep. Why didn't I save the file? Because I thought that I was going to be able to finish animating the intro in like a few hours, like 2 hours, and I was just gonna render it and never touch that file again. But that was a mistake. I really should have saved the file. So if you are using an Adobe product, remember to rampantly save your progress. I don't really know if Photoshop has the same crashing problem, because I've only used Photoshop once myself. But assuming it's Adobe, it probably does. That is not good English. I mean, considering it's Adobe, I assume it probably does. Alright, I'm definitely drawing some of this on the wrong layer. God. So this side I accidentally drew it on the wrong layer. That is the biggest pain of having too many layers. Okay. I think I can clean up the lines on the arms. And then let's see. I can probably start working on shading the swimming suit, the top parts of it. And of course, I drew on the wrong layer again, so let me copy and paste that to the correct layer. 10-hour stream? I don't think I could do it. My friend had an 8-hour stream, like right after her debut. I don't even know how she did it. I am planning to finish this drawing on stream, which I think is extremely likely that I can finish it in time without, you know, going way too long. So that is how long this stream will be.
Hello, user.
But my streams are usually around 3 hours. "17 days of non-stop streaming." I didn't even have 17 days of break. I had a 2-week break. I'm so sad because I don't have summer vacation anymore, so bye-bye 3-month-long breaks. So I really don't think I could do a 17-day stream. But wow. I can't even imagine having that much energy. You know what? It might be possible if I only stream for 1 hour a day. This whole stream is just me checking out my own boobs. Thank you for donating Deadbeat. Deadbeat says, "Have to go now. Always enjoy your art streams. Can't wait to boot up Twitch account to see the finished product. Thanks for the stream." Thank you for coming, Deadbeats. Yes, I'm hoping I can finish this within a reasonable amount of time, and I mean finish both the art and the rig, so that it won't be too long for me to be able to show the final product on Twitch. I have my Twitch link in my description, by the way. I currently don't have any content on there. But soon. Speaking of streaming on Twitch, I hate Streamlabs so much. So there's this thing that to stream on Streamlabs, you can log into your account and automatically connect it to your YouTube or your Twitch or whatever platform you're streaming on, and so all your settings will be saved in that account. But since I have a YouTube account, apparently I cannot add my Twitch account to my Streamlabs unless I pay for like the Streamlabs Prime membership or something like that, which is super duper expensive for what it's worth. Like I'm not going to pay $10, over $10 a month just so I can attach both my YouTube and Twitch account to one Streamlabs account. So I went and made a new account on Streamlabs for my Twitch, and it was super tedious resetting all of my settings to be you know, stream ready. But I was able to do it in like a couple hours, which is definitely worth it because the 3 hours I took to reset up my Streamlabs for my Twitch account is a lot less expensive, I guess is the word. Like the time I spent, 3 hours I spent, is a lot less expensive than spending $10 a month for the rest of my life. Alright, see you, Jiro. Normal OBS is good. I'm honestly not sure the difference between the two, but I know they're basically the same. Thank you for donating, Min-Maxed.
Underway.
Min-Maxed says, improvise, adapt, and overcome. I like that advice. Yes, and it doesn't end there. So after I set up my new Streamlabs account for Twitch, I logged out of that account and re-entered my YouTube account. And guess what happened? Streamlabs reset all my settings on my YouTube account to like what it was like 2 months ago, and I adjusted a lot of things since then. I don't even know why that happened. It was so annoying. I had to redo my YouTube settings as well because of that. I was literally about to rage quit. I was about to pay the $10 a month. So right now, I am just praying that doesn't happen again. Because rip my wallet if it does. Alright, time to outline this swimsuit so it's not completely white and hard to see. Streamlabs, a quality you can depend on. That should be their motto. Alright. One thing that's kind of hard about lining pictures the way I line it, which is after I already paint the blob of the color, is the line might not look so even. But for some reason I still find this easier than lining first. Actually, I don't even think it is an ease thing. I think it's more of a aesthetic thing. I think it looks better. Because the lines now blend very smoothly with the color instead of being on a different layer. Alright, I'm gonna have to get rid of the hair strands so I can see better. Let me just make the entire hair go away. Bald cell. And there you go. Now I can fix these parts I could not see before. All right. I'm really starting to regret not copy and pasting. Maybe I will copy and paste this part. You kind of want to draw split bangs, Cecile? You mean without the bangs? Because my bangs are currently split on one side. I would give myself a different hairstyle if thinking about rigging it wasn't so dreadful. I think the hair physics is one of the parts of the rig that scares me the most. I can barely 2D animate hair swinging around because of the influence of momentum and gravity. Don't ask me to rig it. Mohawk. Hair Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can give you guys the mohawk.
Upgrade underway.
Oh right, I don't even have a faux forehead. Thank you for donating, Dragon. Dragon says, ponytail maybe. Maybe? So this is what I'm doing, instead of drawing my actual drawing. I don't think I have enough canvas space to make a mohawk. How do I look, guys? Exhale. I think I can do the ponytail though. Let me try to kind of like pretend I have a ponytail. Okay, so first of all, if I were actually going to draw a ponytail version of myself, I would definitely change up the side bangs. I would not make them so large. Alright, and this is not gonna turn out well. Wait. I personally prefer lower ponytails, to be honest. Like, I don't really want a ponytail that is so high. This looks so bad. Hold on. Let me get rid of some of this. Oh my god. That's the best you're getting. That's the best I'm going to do. For now. Yeah, the airs would show, but as you can tell, that would require me to transform this, and I'm too lazy to do that right now. It's gonna mess up my file. So yeah. Let me make myself go back to normal. Back here. Okay. Oops. Accidentally turned on the blush layer. Okay, back to the swimming suit. Do I label my layers? Normally I don't, but if you're working on a VTuber, there are so many layers, you're gonna have to label them. I think the rigger requests you to label them as well, since you're gonna be giving this file to somebody else to work with, and if all your layers are not labeled, imagine how difficult it is for them to work with it. Okay. Now I'm going to outline the frillies. Do I like jazz? I actually do like jazz. When I was a kid, I liked country and jazz. Very odd genres, I know, especially for a child to enjoy them. All right. Country Cecile. Yes, I was obsessed with Taylor Swift for a while. Like when I was 13. I don't listen to too much music these days. I don't even listen to music when I draw. But there is this one weird thing that I noticed. While I was driving, I was listening to this radio. I forgot the channel. I forgot the channel that I was listening to. But for some reason, every single time I land on that channel, I think it's like saved to my like favorite channels for some reason. It's not. I'm not driving a car that always belongs to me, so it's saved to my favorite channels, and every single time it plays, it's only playing songs from like 2010. Like fireworks. And I'm so confused, like, why? I told my sister this and she said maybe it's like Throwback Thursday. But no, it's every single time. It's not even, it doesn't even have to be Thursday. And they are playing like Baby or something by Justin Bieber. Oh god, okay. So I should probably preserve the opacity of this layer. 2010 was a rough time for music and fashion. That was my childhood, sadly. Mary says I would gladly go back to 2010 music. Quite nostalgic for you. Yes. So they were playing songs that I could actually sing along with because I recognized those songs. Like that was the period of time that I actually regularly listened to pop music. And now I don't, so I never know what's on the radio anymore. So I agree, it was quite nostalgic. The main thing that I didn't like about the channel was they literally only had like 5 songs and they kept repeating them. Like, can you play a little bit more variety, please? You don't really like today's hits or whatever. You like rock and J-pop and really niche genres. I'm also not that into pop music. I don't hate it. I wouldn't say that I don't like it. I don't like it enough to, you know, go out of my way to listen to it. I should probably use a lighter line to do this. You use an iPhone and something for music since or something for music, since radio usually repeats the same few hits for months. True. By the way, so I don't usually buy music, but I have this one album on my iPhone that I think Apple gave it away for free for some sort of holiday event. I think it was like 12 days of Christmas or something like that, and they were giving like random stuff away. And one of the things they gave away was a album of like these music artists that I've never heard of in my life. And every single time I get into my car and Bluetooth turns on automatically, it immediately starts playing those songs, like the 3 songs I have not by choice on my iPhone. And I have been listening to them because of this for years. And I hate it now. I'm like, as soon as my iPhone starts playing it automatically, I'm like, oh my god, and I turn it off immediately. Like, it would probably not be a big deal if I had my own music on my iPhone as well, so it's not just this album. But nope, this is the only music I have on my phone. Just delete the songs. I know, I can. I don't know why I haven't yet. It's because I don't really use my phone for music, so it's not a common occurrence for me to even look at my available, what's it called? My gallery of songs. It's like setting your favorite song as an alarm. Don't do that, guys. You will ruin that song for yourself. Okay. I am making good progress, so I believe this would be easiest to shade using multiply. Your mom set your favorite song as her alarm. You have PTSD now. I think we all have PTSD from like the iPhone ringtone, the font one that gets set as your alarm. If you have an iPhone, like I might be watching a movie and then they play that sound and immediately my heart rate spikes. So, since swimwear is pretty skin tight to the body, you want it to be looking very smooth, which is the reason why I am using the airbrush. You have an Android and it's like waking up in a Disney movie. What does the Android ringtone sound like? By the way, did you guys see like the news that Samsung is creating this virtual assistant and she's like a literal anime waifu? What an interesting marketing angle. Thank you for donating Matt. Drops in to find Cecile doing scandalous things. I'm sorry, Matt. You probably think so little of me now. And welcome to the membership, Raston. it's not official? I was wondering,
Hello, user.
so when I saw that, I think I was more curious, like, what is she going to sound like? But I bet you there will be people who are going to buy a Samsung just for that. Perhaps even some of you in the chat right now may do it. It would be so funny if the other phone companies or electronic companies, I think I should say, starts to do the same thing. Imagine Yuri as a waifu. This is looking more like... You know what? Now that I look at this, is this even swimsuit, bro? It might just be lingerie. Oh well, it's too late now, that's what we're going with.
OS is maintained.
Alright, let's see. Thank you for donating Min-Maxed again. Min-Maxed says, if there was an assistant with your voice, I'd choose it right away. Alright, Google, hire me please. Alright, let's see. Something is a matter. Samsung discovered Vtubers. They invented the natural extension of a voice assistant. Now with 100% more face. If it's really because of Vtubers, I'm gonna cry. What is happening to the world? Alright, and since I'm already on the multiply layer, I'm just going to also do basic shading on the frillies. The sale of voice pack. What would you want to be in the voice pack, and what would you use the voice pack for? Pack. I keep saying packed. ASMR. Just to listen, nothing else. Do you really need a voice pack for that? And I'm going to make the parts that are protruding lighter. Frillies. Is it weird that I say frillies instead of frills? I always just called them frillies. Yes. I think it's something that I used to call them as a kid, so it just stuck. You know the transition from calling your parents mommy and daddy to just mom and dad? When does that happen for you? It was so weird. Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna use a white line and trace the very edge of the frillies. You just got here and found this perfectly zoomed in. Very close-up shot of the boobs, yes. Thank you for donating, Armando.
Upgrade underway.
Armando says, getting ready for the summer. It's coming out great, by the way. Oh yeah, I just realized this is perfectly timed for summer. I guess a lot of you who are still in school are starting your summer vacation. Alright, so I'm going to make the folding from the frillies go up, so that it looks like it's kind of pinching the cloth. It's almost winter where you are at. The only place I know that is on the opposite side of the hemisphere or whatever that experiences winter when we experience summer is Australia. Are there any other countries that does that? I mean, I'm assuming yes. I just can't think of them. Thank you for donating again, Matt. Matt says, is this intended to be an additional Cecile model? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm planning to rig this. And I'm kind of dreading rigging it because I only have a little bit of experience with Live 2D. But the good thing is this is a very simple design, so I shouldn't have too much trouble with it. Okay. I am nearly done. The last thing I'm going to do, as you can see, she has a pattern on it. I'm going to mimic that pattern. So first things first. Alright, so there's like a seam or a fold in the middle on both sides. I think it sort of just slowly fades away. These straps. Alright. Do I like women in suits? Who doesn't like women in suits? Women look so good in suits. Which K-pop group was it that did like a music video where they were all wearing suits? I remember someone showed that to me. And I was like, oh my god, they're so hot. I honestly think you guys tricked me to draw lingerie instead of a swimsuit, but that's alright. It's close enough. I can see that there might be like a little bit more, like of a texture around the edge of the swimsuit, but I'm not gonna draw that because it is 100% just going to look like underwear. Thank you for donating, Venom Dragon. I don't know if Venom Dragon is the same person as Energy Dragon. I'm just gonna assume you're not. But in summer, for me, wait, what? Oh, I'm like ice cream to you because I have a cold voice and I am sweet. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. And thank you for donating, Matt B. Matt B says, there's a rigger you watch on Twitch at K-Man Pool who goes through his entire process each session. Holy crap. You're saying he rigs an entire model in one sitting? Because damn, that is fast. Alright, and there is this area in the center that also goes down. Thank you for donating, Energy Dragon. Energy Dragon says, it is not the same person, he is my rival. Well, thank you for clearing that up. I guess I'm gonna have to start calling you Energy now. I think I've been calling you Dragon. Alright. So I'm not too sure if I want to add the texture from her swimsuit everywhere, but I am definitely gonna add it on the lacy part. And I recall you guys said you wanted white, black, and gold. So I think I'm going to try to incorporate some gold into this. I haven't yet thought of how. Thank you for donating, Venom Dragon. Venom Dragon says, rival? Huh. Looks like he has agreed to the rivalship.
Upgrade underway.
Okay. I'm gonna do a real quick Google. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna go with this. And I'm gonna draw the pattern for the lace. But really, all that means is I'm gonna be drawing a bunch of little dots.
OS is maintained.
Because that is how you draw lace in my books. Thank you for donating again, Min-Maxed. Min-Maxed says, try making the edges at the bottom of the frillies gold. Alright, good idea. I will indeed try to do that. As soon as I finish drawing these polka dots. Looks fine enough. It might just look like polka dots, but no big deal. you can't watch this part of the stream because the polka dots are triggering your phobia. I know what you're talking about. There's this phobia about being scared of hoes. I mean, I don't really get it. I think we are all scared of hoes to an extent. But I wonder if there's actually someone out there who are so scared of hoes that they would like have a panic attack because of it, which is when it would be classified as an actual phobia. If you don't know, for you to actually have a mental condition to be diagnosed as clinical, it has to be debilitating to your everyday life. As in, you can't live with it because not that you can't live, but that your life will be extremely more difficult because you can't function due to the phobia. When it's on skin, ew. You guys must hate those trending YouTube videos where somebody is saving like a wildlife. They're like, this snake has something weird stuck in its jaw, and they're like pulling out some green item from the snake's jaw that's like embedded in it, or like the ones with sea turtles, and they're like extracting barnacles growing on their backs. You guys must hate those videos. For some reason, putting like a super gross thumbnail works. I don't know how, because personally, I wouldn't want to watch something that grosses me out. But apparently, a lot of people do want to click a video just because the thumbnail is really disgusting or gory. Well, don't worry guys, I am almost done drawing these polka dots. Just a few more. For you, it's only triggering if they're regularly spaced. Like a honeycomb. Oh, really? I think if it's regularly spaced, it makes it look more like an intentional construction, which makes it look less gross to me. I think if it's like unevenly spaced, it looks like something has been there and like made those hoes. Like a bugs or something like that, and that is when it looks really gross to me. Alright. So I'm just gonna make these dots very faint. And that's just to add a little bit of a more interesting texture to the swimming suit. Apo with hose, it's just you. You just reminded me of this disgusting thing that happened to my family, which was my parents sometimes grow their own vegetables, and they were trying to grow cucumbers. But the cucumbers kept getting eaten by worms, and we weren't able to tell because you can't really see, except there's like a little hole in the cucumber. But when you cut open the cucumber, you will find the worms. And so that was super disgusting, because that means we didn't even know until we were ready to eat it. That kind of traumatized me with homegrown fruits and vegetables. The way I pronounce hoe. You mean I pronounce it like hoe? H-O-E. Oh, what is happening here? I just realized that these lines are on the wrong layer. Oh, let me get rid of them. Okay. You were confused at first? How do you pronounce it? Oh. Emphasis on the L. Alright, so now I'm gonna try to do the gold trimming. This should be relatively easy. Thank you for donating, Matt. Matt says, if anyone was here for a scandalous reason, that story probably scared them off. Yes, telling stories should turn you guys off.
Upgrade underway.
That was my mastermind plan. Okay. Hophobia. The most scariest phobia. That reminds me of those memes. I think it was one meme with a like nerdy dude in the drawing, and he's like he likes this girl, and then but she obviously doesn't like him back because he's a nerd, and then like time skip, he's like this rich CEO, and the girl's like, please take me, and he's like, begone, ho. I think it's like kind of like a problematic meme, but yeah, that's what you reminded me of. Okay. And with this, I need to make some parts of it lighter as well, so it looks kind of reflective. To anyone having trouble joining our Discord is currently experiencing server issues. Wow, Discord. Who do you suppose has more issues, Discord or YouTube? Alright, so I think I want to make them a little bit lighter at some parts. Nah, actually it doesn't look that good. Let me just increase the saturation like this. There you go. Alright. Let's see. Other than that, let me look at some of the other swimsuit references, just so I can see if I want to incorporate something from them into this. But if not, I'm basically done. Alright. What time is it? It is currently 6 p.m. for me. So that means it has been almost 3 hours. Yes, it actually just hit the 3-hour mark for when I started this stream. Still is a giraffe. Okay, so last thing I'm going to do. Highlight the boobs. Now they are appropriately highlighted. The longest stream win. I think my current longest stream to date was probably 5 hours, right? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to do something, either like a game, or I have to be really quiet because I don't think you can draw and talk for like 5+ hours. Drawing is hard enough as it is. Oh, yeah, I think it might be the shell stream. Alright. So, as I predicted, I was able to finish drawing this entire outfit on stream. Now what I have to do is draw an actual hot tub.
Hello, user.
Maybe I'll use some stock images. But welcome to the membership, Cairo. At the moment, I'm going to change back to my just chatting screen. Alright guys, thank you for staying with me for this entire stream and watching me finish drawing myself a new outfit. I should be rigging this sometime in the future, hopefully not too far into the future, so I can use it on stream. And the first time I'm gonna be using it is on Twitch, which is where I'm going to be moving all of my non-art streams eventually. My Twitch is linked in my description once again. And I have my Discord pinned, which is my notifications only Discord for the public members. You can join that if you would like to get pinged every time I start streaming. And one last thing, I have another stream this week on Friday at the same time this stream started, so that would be 3 p.m. EST or 7 p.m. GMT. And I believe that is all. Next week I will probably go back to the usual way of streaming at around 6 p.m. or later. So this week and last week are probably like the only times I am able to stream a little bit earlier. But yes, bye guys. Good night for those of you guys who are going to sleep.